taking on the 10th-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Handoff to the right side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The ball's loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Fighting off the defender.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the Gamecocks churn out another first down. QB keeper all the way. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they put 6 more on the board. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground. Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking. Lights up a defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And the defense comes up with the foot. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the first. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. It's Mayava. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Grab behind the line. It's Farber. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle like driving that receiver back in the process.
And the back now goes in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, they're going to throw it. He lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Good job up front by this offensive line. Good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
That's solid run. Good for 1st down yardage. Grab behind the line. It's Tuggle. Oh, what a cut. It's still going. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Miami. He wins the foot race to the end zone. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. first play of the drive beginning at the 22. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To throw, it's Sellers. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Set now, 5 wide. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Gamecocks will have first and 10 here. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Pringle. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Maiava. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to pass. It's Maiava. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Just gets it away, taking a shot. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
You put 5 wide receivers in your formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and put it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to throw again. Looking for his back. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He escapes the pocket, tries to avoid the rush, and just gets rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Fires it to the left side. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looks right and lets it fly. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on his 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And it's a bunch formation. Looking downfield. It's Mayava. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit knocked that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's bringing it back. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Look out, room to run here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Has the first down and more. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff running right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. To the air, it's Maiava. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Graham down the middle. It's Brown. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Drops back in the gun. And that pass falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Back in motion now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there. Watt down at the 2. They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Gamecocks are on the move here. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. With the catch, it's Alston.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
When this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll try the option play here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Canes will crank up the tempo.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Toss play to the outside. In the clear at the 25. The tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep...
Touchdown, Miami, as they come roaring back now.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Design quarterback run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pressure is coming, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Rolling the dice a bit, upright possession, and going for it on fourth down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He takes it at the 40. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Fights off a defender. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They'll run it from the gun.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Make the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. The Hurricanes come up to the line in a hurry-up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Give it to the back again. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Defense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's a design quarterback keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that run. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. The thing that really stood out to me, the fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive.
Football's loose. The defense scoops it up. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, this linebacker showing you he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the... This time, the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.